Hey there everybody. Boy do I have a spicy video for you today. Time to jump on the algorithm bandwagon and sell my soul. So today we have a drama between one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube and between another super popular YouTuber. So recently Jacksepticeye has just went onto somebody's channel to take a lie detector test, and one of the questions was how he feels about Mr. Beast. So now I'm forced to give my opinion on it. Anyway, so Jack was asked his honest opinion about Mr. Beast, and as you can probably guess, it wasn't good. He basically said how Mr. Beast was kind of like making YouTube worse. He said it was more about the views.
Now Jack, a completely unrelated question. Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes. Why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. I don't know. If he had fun doing those videos, they'd be longer. We'd see the fun. Ooh.
He said it's no longer fun anymore for it, and he said if he was actually having fun doing it, then the videos would have been longer. And then in one of Mr. Beast's response, he says, "What does that even mean?" And I think what he was trying to say is, like, if you genuinely enjoyed doing the videos, and if it wasn't just for, views, just to check a box, then you would have put more time into it. I could see where Jacksepticeye is coming from, because how many countless YouTubers have just blatantly copied Mr. Beast just because it seems like a formula for success? You know? I mean, I could see why he thinks that. I could see why he thinks he's making YouTube worse. Because when it becomes about the views, it's no longer about entertaining the people. That goes to the back, whereas the views come to the forefront, and that's not great. That's not... I see where he's coming from. Now, Mr. Beast responded for some reason. I don't know why, but I feel like this should have been like beneath Mr. Beast. I'm surprised he honestly responded, I really am, but he did, and he didn't like it. He didn't like Jack's opinion. So basically, Mr. Beast rebutted him saying like, how am I ruining YouTube, blah 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 blah. Alright, so Mr. Beast responded saying, so I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion and sports car and instead reinvested my money into making content focused on doing good and inspiring kids to help people. Is it just me, or does that sentence not make sense? Like, something there just doesn't sound right. So I ruined YouTube because I didn't buy a mansion and sports car, but you did buy all that stuff eventually, didn't you? And half of it you've either blown up or you've put in a giant cheese grater. Yeah, and there you can see where he says, if he had fun, the videos would be longer. What does that even mean? You think I'd give up every hour of my life for 14 years if I didn't have fun? My point to that is, money talks. Money talks, and that's what got big on YouTube, was doing all these like helpful type videos where he like helps the homeless or like gives something to somebody or tries to help someone, and his response to it was saying it's really disrespectful in his opinion, not my opinion, and he said he'd just take the punches and be the bigger man. I'm not really the biggest fan of Mr. Beast myself, so this might be a little biased, but I think you only gave up every hour of your life for 14 years because that's what the dollar was saying to you. That's what the views were saying. You just had to keep getting bigger and bigger. The reason he's saying he ruined YouTube is just because it only became about getting bigger and bigger and just doing more and more to try and outclass what you were doing before. To eventually, you see what Mr. Beast is doing in one of his latest videos where he's just literally putting a Lamborghini into a giant grinder? I don't know, it's something that breaks apart cars or some shit, I don't remember what it's called. And like, to me, it's like, oh, you're helping people, huh? How does that help anyone? I mean, I could've used that Lamborghini. But my big thing is, would he have done all that stuff if the camera wasn't rolling? Obviously not, because, the obvious answer is he's only doing it for views and YouTube and money. So, I think in my opinion, for Mr. Beast to think he is this high and mighty do-gooder, I think it's a bit delusional. Like, sure, I bet he's helped quite a bit of people. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind a little bit of that Mr. Beast money if you're just giving some handouts here and there. I'll take a few G's. He wouldn't have done all that if the camera wasn't on. He wouldn't have done it if he knew there wasn't going to be any incentive. My thing is, would he have done all that if the camera wasn't rolling and he knew he wouldn't have got anything back for it? What do you guys think? To me, it's a pretty obvious answer. Of course not. I mean, to me, that just speaks about how he is as a person. But I can also sympathize because You know, we all just want to make money. We all want to succeed in our careers or what we choose to do with our lives. So, yeah, I'm trying really hard not to cuss in this video. I have to really restrain myself, guys. You have no idea. But anyway, here's my proposal for all this. Let's just make them fight each other. YouTube boxing has become such a big, popular thing. Let's settle the score. Mr. Beast said he's willing to take the punches. I'm sure he didn't mean literally, but you know, you're trying to outclass yourself. You want to do something that'll garner a lot of attention, a lot of views. Fight Jack. Fight him. You know that's what the audience wants. That's what we all want to see. Fight him, son. Jokes aside though, no, not even joking, actually. Let's make that happen. Let's make that an actual fight. Let's make that the next big YouTube boxing event. I want to see Jacksepticeye versus Mr. Beast. I want to see Mr. Beast put some of that money into his training camp and getting in shape and fighting Jack. If you're really that offended by it, do something about it. Jack, if you need a champion, like, I'll do it for you. I'll fight Mr. Beast. Alright, who am I kidding? That wouldn't be a fair fight. Anyway, y'all really want to make something big and popular that gets a lot of views? Just put on a giant boxing match. Tell Jack to back his words up if you don't like it that bad. It's funny because, like, he was on a lie detector test. He was literally just giving his opinion. Like, y'all put him in that position to give his opinion. Whoever that is who put him on the lie detector test was literally just trying to stir some shit and get something out of him. It's funny. But yes, that is the biggest YouTuber drama as of late. It is Jacksepticeye versus Mr. Beast. I hate that face. I hate that surprised soy face or viral face. I don't know, it's this one, like, or I hate all of them. I hate every last one of them. Anyway, I wasn't gonna make a video today, but YouTube has forced my hand. So, yeah, I would have said I sold my soul, but I'm not seeing any return for that. I am not getting any money for this. So, anyway, that's all I got for the day. Bandana Man has finished speaking. Anyway, y'all enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Sunday, have a lovely day, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and